Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Monster Hunter Rise. Now, we won't be starting to Dawnbreak, but we will be starting the base game for Rise, and again, it'll be like World. Now, time to cut to the magic. And basically, guys, something I was going to do, it's like, yeah, I'm tempted to try and make this work, is a YouTuber who has the name of JTV, anytime he goes to a new Pokemon region, it's like, oh, I'm here and here, like, and one particular region he went to was Legends Arceus, so Hisui, and he's like, I've been trapped back in time, and that's kind of tempted to go along those routes. But, yeah, I'm debating whether or not to. So that's put like that. Oh, the temptation to go Mohawk, but it's like, no, I would 100% get annoyed with the Mohawk way too easily. I mean, the braids aren't too bad. Guys, if you've never played Scarlet and Violet, I believe his name is Derek de Clavel. That hairstyle just reminds me of him. And I don't mean him typically, I mean, I think it's him when he's disguised. Um, yeah, no, I'm just gonna stick with like the typical. Now, guys, I want this because basically during World, I was like, okay, I'll just play as a male character because it's more simpler. But I've always preferred in Monster Hunter games playing as the opposite gender. They've called it customizations, and the armor designs are somewhat more cooler. Some are, some aren't. And I find myself, for instance, in Monster Hunter World, since I unlocked Raging Bracketeer's armor, I instantly went for that and wasn't too fussed about getting Stygians and Ogres. Because while the wolf aesthetic was cool, I kind of preferred the Raging Bracketeer's armor, and I think it's just a bit stronger. But when playing through as a female character, the two times I've done it, I've always, when I've got to that point in the game, instantly gone straight for Stygian. Now, this is going to be a pain in the ass because I know for a fact that that's surprisingly nice color. No, but no. See, that's extremely pink, which I don't hate. Okay, I really like that. That looks really cool. Okay, thank God I took a screenshot. 344, 98, 18. Three 40. Now, guys, when the contrast is all the way up, it looks like this bright ass pink, which I don't hate. But then when you drop it down to 20, you get like this really cool thing. I think I'm gonna leave the eyes what they are. And I think I am just gonna go for like this nice blue color. Was it the eyes I left what they were? See guys, the only problem is I wish this was slightly darker. But at the same point, it's not the most annoying thing in the world. Ah, okay. I completely forgot the fact of transparent. Completely forgot there was also an option underneath it. I might just leave it slightly, just so there's a tiny bit of an overlap. Cost was at 38. Again guys, if you are new to my channel, please like, comment, subscribe, because this is the typically dumb and stupid stuff that I do basically just do.
Good job. Yo, good job.
That's fine. Now, guys, basically, in Monster Hunter World, I just used my initials. But it always did kind of personally bug me. So I think I might just go with something like Jessica and have it be the type of person that's like, nah, just call me Jess. Now, guys, this was another cool rethink that I did love about Rise. I'm kind of sad it's not in other games, but if you did see the GTA 5 Safe House in the Hills, I referenced this particular moment. So, guys, we're back. I did not know it was still counting recording. Basically, I have switched between checking old saves and continuously back and forward. When it comes to sorting out Tommy, I was like, okay, what did I do for the world save through? But that is Spark, and then Tommy is right behind him.
Dear, looks like we've been caught in the act, Minoto.
Quite disappointing, Hinoa.
I really don't see how anyone could have noticed us.
It was a perfect display of stealth.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
why we expect great things of you. You're always razor sharp.
Well then, I guess we still have a lot of training left to do.
Now, guys, a benefit of that cutscene wise, you can basically pause, as far as I'm aware. At least for now, I can. You want to talk stealth? Try stealthing your way through Bully Fatalis' attacks, Alatrion's Escutcheon Judgment, and Shari's Felder. More specifically, Safi Shiva. Who, guys, I not on my first account because I was like, you know, I fancy hunting all that lot, and you know, use my main just in case a couple of mates are online who want to join, just in case I end up speaking to them. I was like, you know what, I'll go toe-to-toe with Safi. I did a couple hunts, didn't get too far. I was able to get down to the second layer, and it's like, this would literally be 3-4 hours of me basically going and not recording for like 2 of them.
What? You don't want us sneaking in? Oh, come on. This is Kimura. We're all practically family here.
Besides, Elder Fugen is looking for you.
So go get ready. Can't keep him waiting.
Also, guys, I thought it looked like that. At the time of recording, Overwatch Season 1 Conquest is, you know, come out. Go check it out, go watch it. I forget you see one of the Elder Dragons in the beginning. Basically, guys, my annoyance with Rise, and it's something I've never really thought about. Well, there's a couple of annoyances. One, because of how multiplayer hunts work, you can only have one of your Palicos. And yes, I do choose to go around the Tommy, because this is the only game where you do essentially get a dog as a pet. Because in World, I went around with Tommy, and it's like, you know what, it'd be a nice change. And it's kind of nice being able to ride around on something. And it was the one change that I wanted them to keep in Wild. But the alternative is still just as good. Actually, it's kind of better.
Oh!
You also do get a pet owl, I believe.
Elder Fugan, we did like you asked.
Oh! Hinoa. Minoto. Thank you.
Two sis. I'm presuming they're twins. Two twins with similar names.
I just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
So it's finally beginning.
It's been 50 years since the last calamity. But I remember like it was yesterday.
A huge pack of monsters in a giant stampede. They attack the village in a frenzied rage. Nobody knows why this happens, but it came close to wiping out our village last time.
I think it's time. We paid a visit to the stronghold. We have to protect the village.
There's nothing to worry about, Elder Fugan. All of us, everyone in Kamura, we've all been training for this moment for our entire lives.
Hinoa, we should start preparations right away.
Now that's what I like to hear. Yup.
Now, Jessica, Rampage and all aside, I've got news for you.
Great job.
Got a message from the guild. This morning says that you are now certified hunter. And yes, guys, I'm going to do the odd stupid voice here and then. It probably won't be, I probably will forget every now and then, but again, I'll attempt them. Just to essentially liven these up again, guys. If you are new around it, please like, comment, subscribe. All of it helps, and guys, if you do ever wonder the fact of something like if you're thinking, hold on, wait a minute, because I typically upload 5 PM UK time, and it's typically Monday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. Saturday is more of like a typical bonus, and that's only why I'm doing Monster Hunters, just to get 3 additional. But it's typically Monday, Thursday, and Friday, along with streams on Tuesday and Friday. And Tuesday and Friday, but potentially if it's not Friday, then it is Saturday. Now, I've only just found out about this, but by the time this comes out, I would have already covered in stream. But no, there was no stream last Saturday. That's Friday because, again, wasn't around. But I'm recording this Thursday, and I've only just found out this information when recording this, so... You're reliving now, Squirrel. Squirt? Squirt? Well, I guess I should call you now that you're certified, but don't think I'll stop me, Bawan.
Elder.
Sorry to interrupt, Elder Fugan. I've informed the village of the containing rampaging, like you asked. That the coming rampaging. Ah, yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
By the way, Jessica, I've heard the good news. You're finally officially hunter. My congratulations. Also, guys, I apologize if the accent does offend anyone. That last part was not intentional. I will quickly explain it. Basically, for D&D, I think I did explain this. The DM was like, hey, pick like a country. And you've got to basically speak in that language. Not specific language, but the accent. None of us have actually been doing it. I did say as a joke, so sorry Americans, because it was a joke towards you. It's like, hey, can I just speak a bunch of bullshit and classify it as American? He's like, no, someone's already picked Texas, and it's like, fair enough. So I was like, you know what, I'm really big into watching things like My Hero and just anime at the minute. I've been really enjoying watching it. And the best place to watch it is Crunchyroll, not sponsored. Although, quite frankly, I wish I was bigger so I could say sponsored word thing. But And then I started thinking about it's like, hold on, how would I personally perceive a Japanese accent? I was like, oh, probably like these. When I start speaking, I will hunt you down. And then, because my mate did turn around and say, because he's a game master, he's like, don't go racist. And it's like, it's going to go racist. It's going to offend someone. Today, to do that, you need to speak with Master Hojo in the Gathering Hub.
But
First, we go shopping. You better you'll be needing help. You'll be needing the help of other villagers if you want to succeed in the field. So, follow me. Now, guys, part of me, like, there are parts like that do kind of annoy me. How, like, the merchant just really is just some random person. Yeah, so guys, Monster Hunter Rise had been out a tiny bit of time. It came out not long after I got my PlayStation, after I upgraded to the PS5. Now, guys,
Oh, hello.
this person, for the most part, I won't be going and basically doing her quests at the minute. Because I'll end up fighting the same monsters again, and I'm basically just gonna... Because Rise has the annoyance of solo mode and then an online mode. But the solo mode doesn't go that far. You should be called Hoot the Third. Hoot. Hoot the Third. Also, guys, when I'm typing it, I don't know where I know like any of the suggestions that's coming up, but one of them was Hook Fang. That's like, is that seriously remember back from New Adventures? Scratch that, guys. It wasn't 2021. It was 2023. So it had been out for a good while. Because I was like, wait, it came out 2020. No, because guys, Rise was a weird game, which is why a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of it, because it's dynamic isn't great. Its whole balancing thing was not great. Like, there's a bunch of features from like World that were great and that I do miss. Like Slash and Roaming Prince were great, but because it released on several different platforms, the Switch, March 26, 2021. I've never played the Switch version. I don't know how different it is. But then it came to PC / Steam in the beginning of January of 2022. Then about a year later, it came to the PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know why I didn't release at the same time as the others for like PC. But guys, I come and speak to this person. She'll give me a bunch of stuff, a bunch of important quests. Now, I'm gonna basically go and do all of her missions once I'm a decent way through higher rank, potentially near the end, probably before I start master rank, if not when I'm in master rank, for one simple reason. A bunch of her missions, and if I can pull them up, I will show you.
Are a taste of heaven. Make sure to check the special quest as well. Which quest?
Like, we check urgent, it's like back to basics. Complete each master issue task. I'll quickly go and do that. But like, the Shrine of Ruins, sanctuary abandoned by the gods.
These halls of worship, once so bustling, now home to monsters, stalking and
Now guys,
rustling.
one of the highest things you do go toe to toe with in these
Hunters
solo-based
beware.
quests is a creature called
Not
Magmamala.
waves,
It's a
but
blast
despair.
creature, it's a blast lion. Kinda deadly.
I've been waiting for you. Welcome.
Now, I've not changed my weapon. I will probably just end up using longsword. Every single time I have played through this game, I've gone bow and arrow. Just because, again, the weapons do the exact same.
Yo, my favorite pupil.
But, yeah, so guys, one of the stronger points you deal with in a solo hunt is, again, a creature called Magmamala. You deal with that
I've been waiting for you.
somewhat, like, about just over halfway through point when you do the case of you can have 4 hunters, the more traditional style of progress. Oh no, how am I supposed to, not like I've already done it.
Sup, Ace? Right. Yeah.
Flash and Rumble? I don't fancy recording for a couple of hours after stream on Saturday. Like, this isn't out until Monday, so it's not the worst case pre-recording slightly earlier.
Sure thing.
Okay, that's interesting. Basically, I was just double checking to see if Wilds is getting DLC, and it potentially is. Also, guys, it's not coming up yet, but I thought it was. I thought the 10-year anniversary of my channel was coming up. I was like, it's the 4th of May, that's coming up. Going, cause it's like January, February, May. It's like, shit, I've only got like 2 weeks to full on do something. Like, what can I do? And it's like, hold on, wait a minute, January, February, March, April, May. And yes, guys, the anniversary of the channel is Star Wars Day. That was completely by accident. Not like, don't get me wrong, I do like Star Wars, but that's more of a newer thing. Like, I didn't grow up watching Clone Wars. And seeing Star Wars movies is something that I've seen over the last 5-6 years. And it was completely by accident back in 2016. Now guys, these are the equivalent of the Jagras in this game, and this area is the equivalent of the forest. Now, what I do want to know is, yes, I do think the bow should be doing more. But, why the hell isn't the Great Sword doing like 60 or 70? Why is the hammer not doing more too? Like guys, I think when I first did play, because basically, it's time for story time. When Rise came out, me and 3 other people, so 4 of us, a full hunting pack, agreed to play the game at the same time. I was appearing offline because I didn't really want to speak to anyone the one night, and they all 3 of them were on it. And it's like, you were bitch, one of you were bitching the fact that we went ahead last time, now you're doing it again. It's like, oh, we're only creating our characters, so yeah, no. Guys, side note, I don't think I have no proof that they were. I don't know. We ended up doing a few hunts that night anyway. I don't know if it's because I came online or because they were 1 or 2 anyway.
Faster, buddy!
Bigger question. Where are the... Ah. Okay, I ran past them.
What
But,
have we here?
yeah. And basically, guys, when Rise did come out, we had the all 4 of us had a pack.
Alright, let's see what
We'll
we
hunt
got.
each monster together, and once we've hunted that monster, it's fair game. We weren't locked into only hunting monsters together, we were locked in continuing with the story by ourselves. Like, we had to continue it as a team. And it was annoying,
Hanging in there?
and I proved when you fact though you take the hunt, you take the leash off,
Right.
I am gonna go ahead. Like, not intentionally, it's just gonna happen. And fast traveling in this game is slightly different compared to World. You have the option on the side and you go from that.
Ta-da!
Huh? Sup, Ace? Oh,
And
We did it!
basically, guys, we continue for a little bit, but then like 3 of us did slightly go behind one person's, and apparently people were forced to get rid of stuff when they did, like, when they did go over and all that lot. I have no idea whether it's true or not. From one person's perspective, I have no idea. And basically, when the leash came off, I full on jetted ahead. I slayed monster after monster, and then was just full on like, yes. We all came back a few days later and played the game, because I had a bunch of free time within the next few days, and went from... Like, I have a screenshot from everyone else being at level 4, me being like level 6. Yeah, I shot up pretty quickly. Which I really wish was a skippable thing. Also, want to find it. The quest board in this game works slightly different.
How are you doing? See you later.
But yeah, so guys, Rise is a completely different game to World. And
hey you. Sure.
I don't like see, because for me for World, where your base spawn is in the base game, I've never been the biggest fan of it. It's this sort of shipwreck area with several boats around it and a lot, and it's like, it doesn't look that nice. But this is a full-on village, and I kinda like it. But then you compare, say, this to, say, Iceborne, the Iceborne area, and it's like, no, I'll take the Snowy Tundra any day of the week. But then if you compare the Snowy Tundra to Sunbreak's area, which I'll say now is a castle sort of theme, I don't know which one I prefer. Now, I can join the hub quest, which is basically just a case of if I was questing with someone else and they posted one, or what I will be doing is... Sorry about this, guys. The downside of basically just having a mic on my lap. Is this. Now guys, what it does is it searches for a quest. You have everyone available, and it searches for one.
Let's go!
But like I say, I'll, ooh, actually, supplies. but the ability to sort of jump jet is cool. Like I say, if I was to take one feature from this game, I think it would just be the ability of leaping. Because I do overall think it's a really great feature, and one of my favourite features about the game. I love being able to sort of leap myself into the air and do sky attacks. Now guys, that is a bear.
Delivery complete.
Mine now.
Now I'm not necessarily gonna try and meet every new creature. In this area, but I will have a look. There's a giant bird.
There's the target.
Because it is literally a fire chicken. Now, I didn't think I was going to get any hunting today. I am pleasantly surprised. Now guys, I don't know whether overall I will be doing more hunting and Rise or not. I have no idea. But like guys, I do plan to, I don't necessarily try and go out my way to this, but I do plan to try and see, can I survive with bow healing and first aid man? Because you know how, like, this is so much more simpler. Doing that and just running across it, and then because of bow, because of the ability of shooting, also, the core thing for this game is you can jump on the back of things and ride them, and then battle as them.
Now.
One for the history books.
Like this.
Wyvern ride time.
Right.
Then you have strong attack, light attack, emergency evade.
Time to thrash.
Then you have this. You also have the ability to launch.
I'll show you no mercy. Bye-bye. A better rider.
Oh, this is bad.
Which is another really nice thing with a Rise. Now guys, the thing I don't like about this bow is it reminds me more of a compound bow. Just a simple reason of, yes, in this perspective, it's kind of slightly side-drawn, but from this angle, you are full on wielding it sideways. You are using the side of it and not properly aiming. Also, another reason why I typically don't do bow-based, why I don't play through with the bow, is I really forget about using tokens. I am bad when it comes to being like, hey, I should switch to my tokens, I have them for a reason. Now guys, I'm saying now, if I do end up getting 3-4 parts in, and hunt to like the worst things in the world, I will unfortunately be put in a position where it's like, do I continue and hope for better, or do I cancel the series? I'm hoping I don't get where I don't have to choose. I'm going to basically try and make it through base game, and then once I do get through base game, if it's still a case of, if I did struggle every point through base game, because of not being able to find hunts and whatnot, I will basically call it a base game.
Now's your chance.
This is gonna
Also, guys, another reason why I basically forget about potions is when I notice them, it's like, no, I need to save them for a better moment. And it's more of a pain to go back up and get more, and I don't have that many more. Because you don't have an infinite amount. I use them a lot more in Wilds because you do have very much a limited section, but you have a lot more of an option. Now guys, they replaced that, because that attack in World and in Wild is a meteor strike. A bunch of stuff comes down, hail, all, and I think in World it's like arrow launchers. And in Wild, I can't remember. But I think in Wild, it's like stones. And guys, Bow in this game is full support build. And it's a lot easier to play support Bow when you've got a full team. Like, if those mates that I've started this game with ever were like, hey dude, do you want to go back through this? Do you want to play through this game? I'll be like, yeah, I don't mind helping you three get through Master Rank. I'll happy to play support Bow and heal them through the damage while they focus on the damage. But the reason I say it's easiest in this game is you don't have to go out your way and use those demon supplies.
I'll be waiting for you.
Now guys, the only annoying thing is, and you will have to wait to see a bunch of these, is because on the multiplayer side of this, you don't get to see, you know, Asmon's full sort of introduction, because it expects you to play through the single player verse. I'm not doing it because it doesn't really affect it.
Excuse me. Faster, buddy!
Ooh, trap bug. I don't want to point out the obvious, but like, I'm keeping up with this person on the back of a thing.
Anything I can
And they're
use
only
in
just
here?
overtaking me because I decided to go for a bone pile. Again guys, I have no idea how long this first episode's going to be. Because a lot of it will just be a case of me taking out like the customization stuff and all that. I might leave some of it, I will leave some of it in, but like, there was a good like 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure, where I was just being like, how does Spark look like last time? Because I really like how it looks and I want to recreate that. And yes guys, I am one of those players like, I did this one thing once 25 years ago, I now must do it again. Okay, if any of you are missing most content, first of all, Rise won't be going nowhere. Well, I'll likely be returning to the base game. I would love to do the Master Rank side too, it's just a case of how many hoops am I going to have to jump through for the base game. Because, guys, when you literally compare Worlds, Rise, and Wilds, it goes, I'm pretty sure, World, Wild, and Rise popularity-wise. World is a beloved game and everyone still play, a load of people still play it. Wild is a brand new game, it gets new features of new stuff people want to hunt, and then Rise is a sort of more babier version of the Hunted. Weapons are all the same and creatures are a bit easy to hunt. Because of the fact that weapon damage is scaled down.
You'll be fine!
This is pathetic.
Who said this was pathetic? If it was the other person's hunter thing and it's like, first of all, lost twice. I joined and it's like, enough. But yeah, so guys, that was unfortunately a failed hunt. I'm not going to spend hours redoing it because, one, I'm tired. Two, this is never supposed to be a full hunt thing. Now what I do want to do is... Okay, so if I don't wear nonetheless, although I kind of do like it, I'm then a lot weaker. Because it works based on like level and all that lot. Now if I go and speak to this dude, I'm literally going to turn around and say, now guys, this dude works in Rise. The annoyance of... you can't upgrade weapons and armor in the same spot. Forge and upgrade armor and forge and upgrade weapons are two different things.
What do you need? My hammer's ready.
But something that I do think is cool is if I wanted to, I could dress how I did in, like how you start characters in White World.
What do you need?
But guys, the second, like, I can go up to level 70 if I go and get some ores.
My hammer's ready.
Just taking a longsword, that only brings me up to 60. Just to get onto the same level, I need the blade 2
See you later.
as my bow. Which means the same stuff I'd need to upgrade the bow, I need for the longsword. Just for a time being, I don't know if I will continue to use it. I might and then basically change up, because I might not keep using things like longswords for every hunts. I might swap around the weapons a tiny bit. I can say now, I potentially, because Wilds does have 2 weapon slots, and you can switch. I potentially will just use bow as a sidearm and use a longsword in that. My original plan was to go longsword, greatsword. I might just use longsword as the primary and a bow when I need to range distances. But guys, I've not been playing through as long as I normally do. But again, the first 3 episodes of this is just a nice little starting point. Next time we'll take on... Next time we will take on one of these. I probably will go back after Astronom. I might try and go after Great Izuchi and Labombe, and potentially Great Woggy. But like, you don't have many options. Like, I'm happy Kuryaku is the only repeatable one from World here. But like none, like the bear, yeah, that's basically something like just a Great Jaguarus. Like, Labombe is something I probably will. But anyway guys, hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section whether you're going to enjoy, whether you're excited to see more Rise content, or whether you're just like, yeah. But either way guys, this is Tiger signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye.